Today I'm going to show you guys weapons that I've been using the past week that are absolutely going to shred anyone, and I'm going to tell you guys that I've also been dying a lot to these weapons when using other things. So I'm going to tell you guys, these are the most overpowered best class setups in Modern Warfare 3. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 video. Like I said, man, today we're going to be looking at the top 5 best weapons you need to be using right now in the game. We got the Superi, whatever you want to call it. We got the MW3, the MW3, just a bunch of great guns in this list right here that we're going to go through. And I want to tell you guys that I'm going to start off in kind of an order from best to worst, but it's not going to end up that way. You'll see what I mean. Let's get into it. So the first weapon, as you guys can see right here, is the Superi 46. That's what I call it. I'm just going to stick with it. And I got to say, this is probably the best weapon in the game right now. It's actually insanely overpowered. It's going to drop assault rifles at mid-range, long range. I don't understand why. Even when I'm using my favorite gun in the game, the MTZ, I'm getting dropped by the Superi. And that's why I'm saying that I'm going to be putting the best weapon first. That's the Superi, but I'm going to be ending off with what I still think is one of the better weapons in the game. But anyways, the class setup for this is nice. It's going to give you guys range. It's going to make you guys fast. You're just going to be good in every single range, close, mid, long. Let's get into the actual class setup for it. Let me make my screen changed right there. All right, here we go. So for the Superi 46, this is a class that you don't really need to do much to it. Like, whatever attachments you throw on it are just going to be really good anyways. We're just going to focus a little bit more on recoil. We got stim, proximity mines, munitions, assault gloves, covert, sneakers, ghost TV camo. But the actual attachments for this thing, as you guys can see right here, we don't have a muzzle, we don't have a barrel, we don't have a laser, we don't have an optic. Let me move my face here to the bottom so that you guys, oops, I'm not even moving the right one, so that you guys can see the actual whole attachments for what they are. I'm going to say this is it. This is the class setup for the Superi 46. It's good. It's going to drop people, and you're going to want to use it for like literally every single range. If I go into the firing range here, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So we go here at close range, it drops. At mid range, it drops. At long range, I should probably be wearing my glasses. Every time I do this without my glasses on, I mess up like crazy, but it is what it is. As you guys can see, it still drops. Trust me, when you're actually using it in the gameplay, as you guys can see, like on screen, let me show you guys the gameplay, what I'm talking about. But if you actually use it in the gameplay like I am here, this thing is just going to completely shred people, all right? It's going to be good. It's going to be fast. It's going to, you're just not going to believe how good you are. You're going to think you're actually cheating. Everyone's going to think you're cheating. You're going to know that you're not. You're actually just using the Superi 46, and that's why you're doing so good. But let's get into the next weapon on this list, and that is going to be the MCW. Now, the MCW is one of those guns where I really like to use it, but I get bored of it very fast. I don't know if that makes any sense, if you guys feel that as well. The MCW is like one of those things where I'll do really good with it, but once I start getting bored with it, I start playing badly with it, but I always die to the MCW. But anyways, man, the class setup I got for you guys, it's mostly going to be for mid-range and long range, but you could use it up close. I'm not going to deny that. It's actually pretty decent up close as well, so you could definitely go ahead and do that. But it's one of those things where you don't want to just completely rush like a headless chicken over and over again. It's going to get you killed. It's annoying. It is what it is. Here is the class setup for you guys. Well, this is the Superi, but we're going to get into the MCW class setup, and this is it right here. So this class, I'm going to show you guys the firing range really quickly, just so you can see what I'm talking about. It is nice, it is solid, and it feels like there's absolutely no recoil whatsoever, and that's what you want on an MCW. So it's still going to do really good up close. You guys will see that. Like all these attachments, like the X10, we got aiming, idle, sway, hipfire, accuracy. Doesn't seem like much. You could switch it out for the DR6 if you want. I just feel like for this class setup, the X10 is probably the best one that you're going to throw on. The Cyclone rather than the Mammoth, I prefer this as well, and just a few reasons. Like if we look into here, this one's going to give you guys that range. It's barely going to take away anything. It takes away 5 sprint to fire, big whoop-de-doo. But then if you go ahead and put the Mammoth here, like you're still losing that sprint to fire, you're still getting all of that range, which is really nice, but your bullet velocity is going down. You're losing a lot of accuracy. You are getting some mobility, which is cool, but this one right here, I just feel like that bullet velocity up at 18, especially on those mid to long range maps, helps out a lot. Whereas this one right here, it gives you better effective and minimum damage range, but the bullet velocity drops. It's less hit scanny, and I just feel like this one right here, even though it looks worse in terms of mobility, it plays a lot better. Trust me, guys. Try them both out. You'll see exactly what I mean. I can't really explain why I like it more. It just is better. Then we got the Morzot sight because it's clean, and the RB claw right here, which is going to give you guys some gun kick control, recoil control, all that kind of stuff. And as you can see, there's not much that gives you guys ADS or sprint to fire, which is why I'm saying this class right here is mostly for mid and long, but it's going to definitely shred people. Even up close, if you're using it, it's still going to do pretty good. Now, the next weapon that I want to talk about is going to be the Bal 27. I used to hate I don't know why I hated the Bal 27, but I did. All right, guys, I loved it back in Advanced Warfare when it first came out. I tried so hard to get the Obsidian Steed. I finally got it. I was so happy. That was a variant of the Bal 27. If you never played Advanced Warfare, variants were very important because they made the guns better, and the more rare the variant, the better the gun. Anyways, the Bal 27, they brought it back to this game. I didn't like it at first. Like, I did like it, but it wasn't my favorite weapon. But I'm gonna say, after using most assault rifles in the game, which is why I'm saying this list is weird. It starts off good, it gets kind of and then it gets good again. And that's because the Bal 27 is just, it shreds. It shreds, it shreds, it shreds. I don't care what range you're using it in. I don't care what you're doing with it. This thing shreds, and I'm gonna get into that class setup. You guys are gonna see this right here. This is the Bal 27. And I'm just going to say Obsidian Steed for the heck of it, right? These are all the attachments on it. This is what you want to throw on to this class. It's fast, it's slow, it's weird. It just doesn't make sense. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, but it's good. It's good. So, like, it's fast and slow at the same time. Like, that sprint to fire needs a lot of work, but other than that, the ADS is quick. Everything's nice, and it just shreds. It just shreds. It feels like it's really fast. So the first one is going to be the Jack BFB. This one's important. It sucks when you have to throw on the Jack BFB, let's be honest with you guys, because you're going to be like, your arrow is going to show on the radar rather than a dot, which kind of sucks, but you're getting a lot of gun kick control, recoil control, and vertical kick and all that kind of stuff. You're losing a lot of sprint to fire and ADS with it, but it's kind of needed because this gun is pretty bouncy, so I would definitely throw that on. Then we got like the Crown H3 right here. This is going to give you guys bullet velocity, range, DR6 hand stop, which is going to give you guys ADS, sprint to fire, all that kind of stuff. 60 round mags, which is going to take away that ADS and sprint to fire, but that's why we threw on the DR6 hand stop, so we're not too slow, because with this, I would say the 60 round mags is definitely important, and you want to throw that onto the gun. And then the hammer grip right here is going to give you guys even more ADS and sprint to fire, high amounts, I think like 22 ADS and 13 sprint to fire, so it's definitely worth it. This class like kind of contradicts itself. There's some attachments that kind of like battle each other, but it works out in the end, so definitely use this class. It's nice, and I feel like I get a lot of good gameplays using this one right here. Now, I actually lost track. I think we might not be on the last weapon in the game. I think we still have another one. I think we still got the MTZ. I don't know. Am I at number 3 or 4? Anyways, I'm just going to give you guys this FJX Horus class right here. You could copy this class. Take it as a bonus one. Don't take it as number 4, but I'm going to put it as number 4 anyways because I forgot where I was. But this one right here is good. It's great, but it's not for everyone. And I'm going to show you guys this, all right? So it's really nice, but it kicks a lot, and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people hate when a gun kicks a lot, but as you can see, I didn't miss a single shot. It looks like I was going all over the place, but I didn't miss a single shot, and that's because it's mostly visual recoil, but some people just don't like that. They can't play with that. But this is my class for the FJX Horus. You guys can definitely go ahead and use it. I mean, the recoil control from the Stair 45. We got the skeletal grip right here for vertical recoil, but you're also getting ADS and sprint to fire, which is really nice. I love that. And then we got this Sign or Sin 9 long, and this one's going to give you bullet velocity and range. 48 round mags because this gun shoots pretty quick, even though it doesn't look like it on paper. That's not where I meant to go. That's not what I meant to do whatsoever. That's again not what I meant to do whatsoever. But I don't know what I'm doing. Why was I doing that? Anyways, here we go. It shoots 983.6 round per minute. It's fast. It's a fast gun, all right, guys. And then we got the lull here for recoil control and gun kick control. Now I'm gonna say, this class, like I said, I'm going to use it. I love it. It's not for the faint of heart, though, all right? If you can't play good with it, I don't know. But the other guns on this list, I'm going to tell you guys, those are absolutely good. Then we got the MTZ 556. This right here is my favorite weapon in the game. I do really good with it. A lot of people that use this class tell me they do really good with it. And it's just overall an insanely good class. I recommend everybody use it. Look at it right here on screen. I'm going to show you guys the firing range. This thing is very easy to control the recoil, very nice to control the recoil, and there's one change I will tell you guys. I usually don't miss like that. If you guys watch the gameplay I play with this thing, I usually don't miss like that, but there's one thing I'm going to tell you guys. If you want to be a bit quicker, you could take off the 50 round drums. It's heavy, the 50 round drums, all right? You're losing 13 ADS, 2 sprint to fire, not the worst thing, but take that off. And then go ahead and put on maybe a rear grip, maybe something like this one right here, which is going to give you guys sprint to fire, speed, ADS, and you'll be really fast, but you're only going to have 30 bullets. I think 50 is worth it on this gun. 50 seems to be the best. You're not going to run out of bullets too often. You're going to get a lot of kills, especially when I play search. This is my favorite gun to use in search. I'll drop like 4 people without reloading, and it's really, really good. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel if those notifications turned on. My name is Nick. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.